ultimately life in the day of a security guy, right? So get a call from a good friend of mine. He's become a good friend, but originally a real estate agent sending us business. He's a client. And someone reached out to him on Nextdoor because they have kind of a vague video on some guy that was in his house, for about 45 minutes robbing the place. And, it's a nice neighborhood in the North Raleigh area, but, this guy's reaching out to people, seeing if anybody knows him, looking at the video. And, we just see this over and over again. People think because they get a camera, they have security, and it's not. It's not security. That guy should have never had more than a few minutes inside that house. So even when there's video in place, it's not necessarily security, because the things that are going on, you're not preventing it, you're just documenting it, and hopefully documenting it. If the guy's got a hat or a bandana or a hoodie or something like that, video's useless. So ultimately having a security system to notify you when there's a problem, from my point of view, making sure a family member doesn't come home and somebody's in the house, something's in progress. The other thing is, if you got a bad guy with any type of brains, he's going to cut the power, cut off your internet, unplug the internet on the side of your house. There's a number of things that if your cameras are, on the Wi-Fi, that ultimately you're going to defeat that. So, cameras are just not security. It's part of the meal. The security system is the steak, and the camera system's kind of an appetizer or dessert or something. It complements the meal. When you have your hostage codes, your duress words, and the main thing is making sure someone can't stay in the house that long because they know the cops are getting dispatched. And with our system, you get a text message within about 5 seconds of the alarm going off. So you can, with our system, you can, the alarm goes off, you can jump on your cameras at that point. You see the knucklehead inside your house. You hit confirm on your app, which basically tells the central station that you've confirmed there's a problem. And, we're going to hand the ball off to the cops at that point, and you basically just became the highest priority for the police officers, unless there's an officer down or something like that. So having the security with cameras are extremely important. Otherwise, you just, it's like you went to dinner and you got an appetizer and you're still hungry. So that's one of the big misconceptions in the industry, is people think because they get cameras they have security. It's just not. But that's, to me, that's something that's really important. Got the security sign, it's beautiful. For a house like this, you don't want to, nobody would ever do a easily defeated do-it-yourself system here. And I don't know about you, but my family is just as important as this house. This is just a possession. And it's mind-boggling to me that someone will try to save a couple bucks a month and do it so poorly when it comes to security. But at the end of the day, when a company like this wants to protect this type of an asset, and they want to protect their family, you get online, you research, you contact the highest rated security company in the Triangle, and you're going to look across multiple reviews: Yelp, Facebook, Google. Anybody can manipulate Google reviews now, and you got to scroll to the bottom and see the worst stuff going on with the company. But at the end of the day, when you want something done right, you hire a professional, and you make sure it's done right. And we're very grateful and honored that these folks contacted us to protect this asset. And they're obviously not buying something off the internet and install it themselves, because it's important. So just things you learn along the way.